Hey guys,
What's up?
it's time for another
Best Mates podcast. We're super bad at that, but we're gonna get bad. We're gonna get better. We're gonna get better.
We're working on it. We're getting there. Okay, this is a
We're
fourth episode.
moving.
Can you believe it? 4 episodes, man.
4 episodes already.
Dude.
That's great.
Jeez.
We're
Feel
making
like-
some progress.
And I recently went on our subscription page, and I noticed that we have 15 subs.
15 subs?
Yeah, we got 15 subs, man.
Yo, we keep on building up our audience. Thank you guys for giving us
another 5 more members of our family.
Yo, that's crazy.
Dude, jeez, guys. But anyway, real quick, what we're gonna be doing here today, we're gonna be going into TV time, which is our media time. Then we're gonna hop into some spiritual side, and which is our main message of the day. And then, if we have some time, fun time. All right, Brandon, you want to hit us off with the first article you have? I mean, what's it?
Yes, TV time, music media. Ooh.
Music media, okay.
Music media. Playhouse Theater Academy announces online summer programs.
Oh wow, Playhouse Theater.
Playhouse Theater Academy is offering online summer programs for grades K through 5 and 3 to 8. What is that noise? Okay, programs include Kids on Stage and Young Actors Musical Theater Preparatory Program. Classes will be taught via Zoom, and they will begin as early as July 6th. Sign up now before all slots are filled.
That's pretty interesting. I think we might leave a link to that to people who might want to get interested into that. That would be pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing what these people are doing, even though we're in this crisis.
Yeah,
they're people together.
It says that they're dedicated to offering professional programs for emerging artists of all ages and abilities. That's cool.
This is pretty interesting.
You guys are interested?
You guys are interested in theater? Go ahead, click the link below.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the link below to the article so that way you guys can check it out. The video.
Not a bad article, man.
Not bad at all, actually.
Not bad
All right.
It's really amazing.
Matthew, you got anything?
Yes, sir. I got something. Let me just pull that up right now. Yeah, excuse me. Okay, here we go. Might not be interesting, but I think this kind of sounds interesting. HBO Max is pulling DC movies, and the internet has some thoughts.
See what the internet has to say about this.
One of the biggest strengths of the new HBO Max streaming service, which is out now, has been the fact that Warner Media owns DC, and therefore can offer basically all the Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman you can possibly desire. Except that's not exactly how it's shaking out. HBO Max has only been available for a few weeks, but already we know that movies like Wonder Woman and Justice League are set to leave the service, at least for a while. Oh man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good movies, especially Justice
And
League.
the creaking noise was my mic. Don't worry, that was my mic stand
Good
thing.
job.
Yeah.
HBO Max has stated that its DC content is designed to rotate on and off the platform. But that's not a great answer for many fans. There are strong feelings that content that can stay on HBO Max indefinitely should do so. Wow, they're going on and off about DC content? Really?
Seriously, like, dude, I want my DC content.
No offense, man. Like, HBO, technically, like, when I had HBO, they would have a lot of DC movies on there. And they wouldn't do on and off.
Doesn't HBO Max have, like, Friends on it, though?
I'm not too sure. I do not have HBO Max, but I heard about it on the App Store. Apparently, they're copying the same idea as Disney Plus, because it says it right around here. Yeah, here we go. Disney Plus, as an example, has seen a handful of movies leave the service because of deals the company had made with other platforms prior to launching its own service. Those situations have been few and far between. For the most part, once a piece of content arrives on Disney Plus, it has stayed there. And this is clearly what people were expecting to see with DC and HBO Max. I can agree to that because a lot of DC, when they made Disney Plus and when it was all the craze, you can literally think about it. You can witness all your Disney Plus, your Disney movies, all the movies that you've always wanted to watch, all on one platform. And like whenever they would add something, they would keep it there. And I can see that when they made HBO Max, they thought they were gonna do the same thing, but apparently they didn't. So they're just kind of like pulling the plug on and off, like with like movies, and instead of just keeping them there, which is what fans were expecting to happen. So yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, they're thinking of something, and if you think about it, it's only been a few weeks upon the release of HBO Max, so we get it. But just give it time. Like, I mean, they're literally starting. So.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. Friends was not on HBO Max. It was on HBO Go, I think. I don't know. There's so many HBO things, whatever. But I want my Justice League and my Batman. And talking about Batman, there's gonna be a new Batman
called The Batman, releasing 2021.
And I'm sure you guys have heard of this, but like Robert Pattinson, the guy that played the guy from Twilight, I forgot his name. He's Batman. This is interesting. This is gonna be really a fun experience. Hopefully, he becomes the new Tom Holland of DC.
I don't know. Who knows?
An underdog.
Kind of hope they make another Marvel movie, but who knows?
They do have to make another Marvel movie. Like,
well, obviously, yeah, but still, I really hope they keep on making more movies.
Well, they're gonna announce like a bunch of shows on Disney Plus, so that there's that.
True. Oh yeah, and The Mandalorian too. Oh man, that was a great show.
Oh, The Mandalorian's gonna be season 2, and
yeah, they're thinking about doing season 2. Like,
and so and there's gonna be.
I'm like, they're not gonna do it because of the coronavirus, but like. Now that like I watched the show and I'm like thinking, well, yeah.
Don't spoil it. I have not finished that show. I am behind on
anything.
I'm like, but don't spoil it, please. I have not finished that show.
When was the last time you seen The Mandalorian?
When was the last time I wasn't behind on any show? That's what I'm gonna ask. Fuller House came out June 2nd, and I still haven't finished it.
I literally finished
haven't
it
finished
right when it got released. The day it got released, like all the episodes, finished them all.
I didn't.
Good job.
But
it's pretty sad what happens.
Be quiet!
I'm just saying it's sad. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. That's all you have to say.
That's it.
That's all you have to say.
I'm probably gonna cry.
Okay, cool. So
that wraps up our TV time.
Yeah. And music media.
Music media, a new segment. All right, let me write
music
that down.
Media. Oh wait, I was gonna say, High School Musical, the musical of the series is gonna be a season 2. You probably already know that. But yeah, news.
Fans out there.
I'm one of you guys too. Don't worry.
Well, I have not seen it. I know I should probably see it. I'm sorry.
You should. You should. You say you're a music man, but you haven't lived until you watch that show. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But like,
okay.
Please watch it. It's a really good show.
Real secret news about what I'm doing later on. But yeah, okay. I have some media time.
Oh, so spiritual side.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little verse of the day.
I really think that we should talk about happiness because and that's mainly what the main episode is about actually because
happiness.
I came across this post that I saw on my Instagram saying that a guy was just leisurely walking, right? He decided to take his day off and decide to use water guns. I know what you're thinking. It might be a little confusing, but hear it out. What happened was that he would end up like tossing the other water gun on the floor and shuffling it towards like military personnel, soldiers, regular civilians, and they would actually have fun with him. And like I think what he was trying to do was that like even though we're a country divided, we still are like people, and we need happiness in our lives, not through all this sadness and torture that's happening with everybody right now.
And the news isn't really helping at all because they're just like
no.
They're like we surpassed a bunch of deaths.
Like, I watch the news, but this is just too much, and it just breaks a tear.
We need happy news.
Like we need happiness, and this guy showed it to all these people, and they were having a lot of fun. And of course, because of the pandemic, though, obviously they use hand sanitizer, so they're safe. But still, I love what this guy was doing, and what he was thinking about doing for society. I truly believe that. And that's what we're gonna be talking about in our prayer, in our verse.
And
our verse,
just know there's a very big difference between joy and happiness. Joy is the feeling that you're like, oh, everything is good. I'm so not happy, because happy is the general word. That's what everybody thinks happiness is. Joy is the feeling of oh my gosh, you're smiling, having a good day. Happiness is when you are selfless, and when you do things for others, and when you truly when you pray and you're with God and you don't forget Him. Exactly. That's when you're happy and your heart feels good. So there's a difference, and it might sound like the same thing. They're doing good things, but
joy, a cry of happiness.
Yeah, joy is the feeling of having a good day and stuff, but happiness is the feeling of doing things for other, loving other people.
Exactly. Well said there, man.
Yeah.
Well said right there.
So
yeah, truly,
happiness, like what the dude did.
Exactly, and a lot of people are also expressing that too through many other things. Cause I went somewhere traveling, and I came back, and I witnessed all these people. I even ended up helping out a homeless man. I ended up helping out a man that was that was in service for many years, and he was just sitting by the road, and my dad brought McDonald's. He bought McDonald's, and when we were driving home from where I was to pick me up, we saw a man, and I'm like, you know what? I think we should just give him this, because he bought 3 burgers and 1 chicken sandwich, and I'm like, you know what? He deserves this $1, and he deserves this food right here, and we just gave it straight towards him. He came right towards us, and we just did that right there. And right now I felt pretty happy that day. Right when I walked home.
You did things for somebody, and in the end you feel good. Your heart feels good.
A colored woman came over, and she saw everything. She just started clapping she felt happy about what we were doing.
I remember
what people really deserved.
Well, I don't remember. I started working in not really working. It's I was doing files, the first job, and it felt pretty cool. And I was doing it for the money, but since there's this whole crisis, I'm doing a job to help people and stuff, because the people that were working, they were doing filing and stuff, and then I asked if I could do some work, and they put me on filing, so that way they can do something else. They could focus on their work, and yeah, that took the burden off of them, and that made me feel like a hard worker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that I relieved somebody of their
labor and
stress.
Hard work. Brings happiness towards people, even when they're in jobs like these that are trying their best to do what they can during the crisis, and at least just helping out, and even saying thank you, that helps them. It lets them know we're doing a good job. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna push through. They need that happiness. They need that spark of joy.
Yeah, if somebody's having a bad day, just talk to them and be gentle, because they might get upset at you. Maybe they might get mad at you for just
actions speak louder than words.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you just want to help them. If they get mad at you, just remember that you have to speak calmly. Don't get mad at them back. Just self-control.
This might be corny, and this might be something that probably your teacher will put on the wall or something. But there's this thing where it goes everywhere you go, you always leave a footprint, and that's saying something right there. Because when you're let's say you're just walking, and you just and you're helping out somebody, a homeless man, for example, what I did. You're leaving a footstep there to show people what you've done, and show God what you did that made him happy. Serving your own brothers and sisters. That's what when he looks down on us and when he sees that kind of actions, he knows that we're taking care of our own brothers and sisters, and that's what he really wants to see.
And that phrase, wherever you go, you leave a footprint, that doesn't generally have to do with your feet that you're walking. It has to do with leaving your mark on the world. How are you going to leave your mark? How are you going to impact society? And you may be thinking like, oh wait, no, I'm just a kid, or I'm an adult that has a job.
Dude,
I can't leave.
Like, even like just like mowing the lawn or like picking up trash. You're doing something to people. You're leaving your mark right there. You're leaving your labor right there. You're leaving everything. You're leaving your mark right there. Just doing even the tiniest job.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even just giving a person 1 penny, you're leaving a mark right there because
you're leaving a mark on that person.
Because the other person needs it more.
Yeah. Have you ever thought that you were gonna go buy like a toy or something, and then you saw this kid, and he didn't have any toys, but you still had toys. You just wanted to buy a toy for yourself. You should give the toy to the kid, because the kid has nothing and you have everything.
Yeah, like in these kind of terms, it's just stop and think. Like, I mean, it might be corny, and you probably like might have heard this from your parents, but like stop and think. Like, do I really want to get this for myself, or does somebody else need this? That I know that they truly love it, and that's saying something out there.
You have to learn to be selfless.
Exactly.
You have to learn but at the same time, you have to learn to care about yourself. Don't be like a full narcissist that you only care about yourself and nobody else. Exactly. Don't be selfish. Care about yourself and care about other people
as much, but do care about yourself, but also put others first.
Yeah, put others first.
Always put.
You should do like a 60-40 ratio. You should care about other people 60% because that's other people,
and 40% yourself.
Like if you 40% for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's a good ratio.
Yeah, exactly. I truly agree. But we're gonna leave you guys off with this. We're gonna leave you off with, what is it that you're gonna be doing to impact society? What is it that you're gonna do to spread that mark and leave that mark right there? And when you look back, and when you see your mark, are you gonna be like, man, I wish I just could have done that, or are you gonna be wishing that like, yes, I did that and I'm proud? We're gonna leave you off with that, guys. Amen, sir.
Amen. And I think that you want to do the prayer, or do you think that was like the prayer? Encouraging people.
I believe that was a prayer right
there. Yeah. This is a little prayer.
Words
we don't have to
that
do
God has given us to say towards our audience. I really feel like that's our prayer right there.
And you guys, this is a Christian podcast. If you guys want to tune in,
it doesn't matter.
Strengthen your faith or discover God. Just tune into our podcast. This is a fun little podcast, and we do share information about God.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're proud of it.
We're proud of who we are, and like nobody should be ashamed of who you are.
I remember before we started this podcast, I was like, should we really be like talking about our faith? Because isn't that like kind of personal? But then you encouraged me, dude. You encouraged me to, like, because it's religion, and it's what that's what I am made for, religion. So expressing it, this feels like we're living up to our true potential. We're expressing, even if we don't have a big audience. We do have a big audience, but like, even if we didn't have a big audience and nobody listened to our podcast,
we still think that it should have been out there, and we truly believe that like no matter what, like we're putting stuff out there for people.
Exactly. So, and this is this podcast, by the way, has been, if you guys didn't know, this podcast is a day after it premieres. Is the day before it premieres.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you might hear this podcast on Friday, but we're really filming on Thursday because we have to Wednesday sometimes because we have to premiere. So that's why instead of like today, we say yesterday because it might be June 12th today when this premieres, but this is really June 11th, the day that we're.
Oh yeah, they get it.
Yeah, you guys get it. Yeah. But yeah.
So, yeah, pretty much. We're gonna always do what we always do. Brandon, how was your week, man?
Dude, it was great. It was cool.
Great, huh? What'd you do?
It was a little stressful because I had to work, but it was still fun. I learned to work, and I did files, and yeah. What else? Oh, I got pizza yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, and it was really good. Actually, I ate like 5 slices.
Oh yeah, we played Roblox. I remember.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, we've been playing Roblox lately. Yeah,
we have been playing a lot of Roblox. I just hopped on Roblox like 2 weeks ago.
Especially about what happened last weekend. But that's if you want to say it, man. That's if you want to say it.
Wait, what happened?
Hello.
Oh, my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my birthday was on the 7th of June.
Yeah, we ended up going on a Zoom.
And we like
him and some friends, and we just ended up playing Roblox like crazy.
We
really
had
fun.
The best time.
Fortunately, I had to leave early, but apparently they were there for like an extra like hour. We were there for like 3 hours.
Well, we can always play Roblox. We can play it after we finish the podcast if you want.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it depends. But dude, for like 3 hours, come on, man.
That's a long time. Yeah. When I'm with my friends, I'm with my friends. I can't say anything. Like if I'm gaming, I'm gaming. You can't stop me.
We're trying to figure out a way to do Minecraft, but that's later on.
Later on, don't worry, guys.
Later on, Minecraft.
I apologize. I apologize for not dropping my channel yet, you guys. I'm sorry. I will try and get to do that, but like I've been trying to like figure out the technology to use. Because I'm going to start with an iPad, but I have to get like restart it to get like fresh data or what. You guys know, like I have to free some storage and stuff. And then I'll start on Minecraft. And
yeah, you take way too many screenshots. You take way too many screens.
Yeah, if you guys knew me, which some of you do, because some of your family and friends or whatever.
He's covered up with a lot of photos on his iPad. So
I have a lot of photos.
And he's showing you his iPad. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of stuff on there.
But if you guys don't know me, I take way too many screenshots.
Don't even bother looking at his iPad. You can just literally hear from us. Like he's covered up on that iPad.
Yeah, but I mean memories. But yeah, yeah. I think we're good for the podcast. It's a 20-minute podcast, 23-minute podcast. That's actually
not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, not too shabby. I know our podcasts have been getting short, but like we're trying to figure out what best time to end off our podcasts. But we're working on it again, like we said. I mean, technically this is the 4th episode, so
we're trying to fix our podcast up, give it a nice suit and tie.
Trying to get intros. We're probably gonna do an outro. I'm not too sure yet. That's if we want
We don't know.
We don't know, but we are doing an intro. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna get ideas. Don't worry, but that's like not our focus for now. Just
right now, it's just us sitting down in the summer, making everybody positive and happy. That's mainly what we want to do.
Yeah, we're trying to get you guys like the burden off your back and just relax for a couple minutes.
And probably talk about like some stuff that might change your life, like if you're going to high school or whatnot, like those kind
symbolisms. The symbolisms, like people can surprise you. God can surprise you. But yeah, this has been fun. This has been a really cool podcast.
Great episode, guys. We're gonna end it off here. Again, sorry for it being so late, pretty early, but we hope you guys enjoyed, and we hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye,
peace,
guys.
Peace.
God bless, like always.
Remember to stay peaceful. Bye.
Goodbye. Check out our description. Also, bye.